What does it take to be an artist? It takes discipline, maximum strength, insane focus, and perseverance. You gotta keep on doing the thing. Do it over and over. Sweating, crying, I think I'm dying. Always keep fighting. Yes, I've got it. Oh yeah!
Howdy folks, and welcome to our sitting room in beautiful sunny Fuerteventura. I'm Stu from Sacred Arts 84, and in this video we're going to ask the question, what does it take to be an artist? Now that's a very open-ended question because everyone has their own opinion, but in the 6 years that I've been drawing, I've come across a few, we'll call them constants. They're not rules, can't have rules and be creative I think, but we'll call them guidelines. And there's 4 of them that I've come across, and the first one is time. Time is number one. Time is everything when it comes to being creative, when it comes to drawing, anything like that. I think time spent drawing, just hours upon hours put into your craft, making mistakes, learning from those mistakes, pulling your hair out, or you know, marveling when you're all of a sudden in the flow and it's like, holy hell, I'm a professional. But yeah, what is the saying? It's like you have to do 10,000 drawings to consider yourself able to draw. That is true, unfortunately, but it is. Time is everything. A lot is learned through the time you spend actually drawing. Like I said, a lot is learned through making mistakes. You're probably, if you're anything like me, you'll spend more time trying to fix mistakes than you will actually flowing and drawing. But I think there's so much to learn in that. There's so much towards the ins and outs, stuff that you just can't explain. You have to just do it, put the hours in and experience it for yourself. And that's experience is what's going to make you good. All those artists out there that are considered the greats, that's exactly what it is. Countless hours spent doing it. Not trying to find a quick hack, you know, not trying to find some easy shortcut to becoming great. If you want to be great, you've got to spend a great amount of time doing the thing you want to do. It's as simple as that. You know, it's why, you know, the word talent, I don't like the word talent. I think it's thrown around without any real understanding of what that word means. I don't think you need to have a talent to be great at something. You don't need a natural talent. All you need to do is spend time. Simple as that. Put the work in, put the hours in, go mad, be delighted, all that stuff. And it's all over the place, it really is. And that brings us to our second one, which is patience. Just be capable of it. You don't need to be a patient person. I'm not a patient person, really. But when it comes to drawing, I seem to have patience for that, because sometimes it can feel like a drawing is taking forever to finish. Sometimes it can feel like you're just repeating the same thing over and over, and it can take forever before you see a jump in your art or your abilities or anything like that, you know. Sometimes I can't tell if a drawing is actually good enough to send to somebody until it's finished. That's a complete head wrecker. But you have to have the patience to keep at it and trust and have a bit of faith in yourself that you know what you're doing to an extent. Just be patient and keep drawing. See it out to the end, which brings us nicely to the third guideline that I've come across, a stick attitude. Basically, this is the hardest one as far as I'm concerned. This is having faith in yourself, having faith in your abilities, trusting that you can do this, trusting that you know what you're doing. It's so easy not to do something, but it's just as easy to keep on doing it, really, you know. And at least then you have a chance of a better outcome than if you give up. Just stick at it, keep going. This one, like I said, is probably the hardest. Self-doubt is a bitch. And I still haven't really found a way to get rid of it. It doesn't matter how nice I do a drawing or how well I think I'm progressing. Always, throughout most drawings, you're just plagued by self-doubt, but stick at it. A stick attitude. And just keep drawing. Just keep drawing. Simple as that, just keep drawing. I mean, You know, recognize where you think you failed, recognize where you think you went wrong. Even though that word failure, I don't like it, because as Bob Ross has taught millions of people, there's no such thing as mistakes. They're happy accidents. At the very most, they're happy accidents. At the very least, there's something to learn from. You know, so take it, take the hits, keep on going, just keep at it. You will get better. One of the biggest lessons I've personally learned from drawing was about that, about self-doubt, because all the years I told myself I couldn't draw, you know, I'd sit down, I'd do a couple of drawings, I'd faff about, I'd basically barely stick a toe into it, and I'd tell myself, no, I can't draw, I'm crap. Because I was trying to skip the time aspect, which you cannot do, you just cannot do it. But that's it, as soon as I stopped telling myself that I couldn't draw, double negatives, as soon as I stopped saying that to myself and just said, right, I'm not going to tell myself I can't draw, I'm going to start saying, well, let's see. Let's give it a proper bloody go and let's see. So January 2015, I started drawing, and lo and behold, once I got out of my own way, I could draw, or at least I had the capability to learn how to draw. So number 4 on my list of what I think it takes to be an artist is killer comfort. And I think this one is optional. I don't believe this is one for everyone. It's not as much of a absolute constant as the other 3, but for me this is a must-have. And what I mean by killer comfort is challenge yourself. You know, that's the reason behind doing this picture, the one of Foxy Peacocks. You can find her on Instagram, we'll stick up her stuff here. And thank you so much, Foxy, for letting me do this drawing of you. It's a beautiful image and I really love drawing it. But this was the reason for doing this. I wanted to challenge myself. Shifra, my lovely partner, wanted to challenge me. All of my drawings were done on A4 and Shifra challenged me to go bigger and go A3. That was one of the challenges, because to me, instantly, self-doubt, there's a whole lot more room to mess up in. So I wanted to go in, I wanted to try those soft shades. You see me using the paintbrush in the video. And I'll point that out actually here when this finishes. It's one of the things that I'm not happy with the picture of Foxy. If you notice on her right cheek, it's a bit blotchy, because using the paintbrush. Now that's either, I've nailed it down to 2 culprits. That's either the oils off my hand, or probably just sweating. Yeah, gross. Because we live in beautiful, sunny, hot Fuerteventura. Or I think it's more likely from erasing stuff if I went a bit too heavy, and I think the eraser takes a layer off the paper or something, but it's smudged. But you know, instantly I'd love to do that drawing again because of that. But that's another important part of being an artist. Know when to let something go, know when to say you're finished. And then that was the other thing, challenge myself. So I wanted to do it again. That's why I picked this picture, the next picture, from Cynthia Dicker, and you'll find her also on Instagram, and I'm sure Facebook will stick up the details here. What I really wanted to do in her picture, apart from it being a beautiful picture, all that hair and the freckles. I'd never done freckles before. So killer comfort, get out of your comfort zone. Don't get too comfortable. Don't say, right, I can do this. As far as I'm concerned, you're never done. There's always going to be somebody out there that makes you look like a child scratching in the mud. You know, there's some amazing people out there, artists, you know, always try something new. It keeps it exciting as well, you know, it keeps it more enjoyable. So like I said, the first 3 are vital, I think, to learning anything. Time, patience, and a stick attitude. They are absolutely vital no matter what it is that you're wanting to learn and become good at. You need those 3. As far as I'm concerned, I'm convinced. And like I said, the last one is purely my own, but I think, I don't know, I hope that that's what it takes, that'll help me get where I want to go with Sacred Arts 84. And even after saying that, I don't really think you need to already have all these things in place in order to be an artist or anything else. You just need a willingness to work on them, I think. You know, that attitude. Attitude is what will get you everywhere. Your will, everything. It doesn't come down to technique. I mean, I'm not trained in any way, shape or form. You know, I just started getting pictures and drawing them. You know, and learn as you go. You can do it yourself. You know, even YouTube, what a fantastic resource. You know, I definitely would have used that from now and again, even when I'm doing these videos. You know, a lot of times I love sticking on, I hope I say his name properly now, Feng Zhu. What he does, what he trains in his school is not at all what I'm doing. It's concept art and stuff like that, digital art. I do like the digital art, I do want to do it, I do it. But it's his take on the theory behind why you're drawing what you're drawing, why you're using a technique or why you're doing this thing. I just love it. You know, learn as you work. You know, there's the world of stuff out there to listen to. Music is a big thing of mine as well to listen to. If I could recommend one, it would be Heilung. Definitely check these guys out. Wow, fantastic to work to. You know, and like I said, you just need a willingness to learn. That's really it. You know, drawing has taught me a lot. Just from learning to draw, it's taught me a lot about myself. You know, it's taught me how to let go of getting things wrong and learn from it and grow. It's taught me so much. We'll probably get into that in another video because I don't want to go down that. This video isn't that long to start rambling off on that. But I guess the main thing it's taught me is how to breathe, how to focus, and just how to relax and enjoy. So let's just enjoy the end of this video here together.
Hey, over here, brothers and sisters. Do you like art? Me too. Oh yeah. Come on down, Sacred Art 84.
Located off exit 9 at the corner of This Sounds Made Up and What the Hell Am I Doing Boulevard.
We got pet portraits, human portraits, and baby portraits of your little babies. Original art friends, and so much more. So subscribe, beat that notification bell into submission, and follow Sacred Art 84 on Instagram and Facebook. Oh yeah. Links are in the description down low. Be cool and give yourself or someone you love the gift of a smile. Oh.
Mention 80s Wrestler Dude and get 10% off your first order. This message was brought to you by Stuarama Vision.
Thanks folks, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I really hope you enjoyed the little tiny glimpse into my process and asking the question, what does it take to be an artist? You know, I think anybody has what it takes to be an artist. I think everybody has what it takes to be whatever they want to be. All you need is time, patience, a stick attitude, and for me, killer comfort. So hopefully I'll see you in the next video folks. Take it easy. I'll see you soon.